Lastly, for inking our sunflower, we're going to put a texture in the middle. Now there is typically a center swirl. It's very geometric, and we are not going to, in this class, be trying to copy that geometric swirl. But what we are going to be doing is putting in texture to indicate it. So we definitely want to, and in this case, I'm just going to actually start with dots. Use stippling it first to indicate our center. And I kind of want mine to be like this. And I want it to extend maybe a little farther. I'm kind of putting a swirl in. But we actually, so with our center, we're just going to create dots and then small lines, kind of swirling out, following that initial spiral. This is going to be the pattern for our center. You can do something different if you would like when it comes to your drawing. But this is kind of how I like to indicate a center. Again, it's art. You can do it any way that you want. There's no real right or wrong in terms of your artistic choices. Now, now that I've done the center, I want to indicate some larger, rounder shapes and have them kind of coming out like this. So let me show you. Kind of coming around like that. So it's a kind of a squiggle. Like so. It's going to come right up to the edge of these petals. And it's actually, in some instances, going to go over top the petals, but not all of them. So like I'm just making some choices on where I think our flower center might go over the petals and where the petals are going to be over. And you can mix it up, differentiate it. Just kind of making circles or like lumps towards the edges, away from my dotted line center. Now in this case, when we come around this way, these will not maybe in this case, these will not have overlap. Because these are going to be kind of in front of the center. But it is still kind of coming around it. in a circular motion or in like a spiral pattern. So whatever pattern you choose, whatever texture you choose, I recommend that your outer texture is different from your inner texture. And then when we add watercolor later, we're going to differentiate that even more. And I'm kind of making my shapes a little bigger up here. And again, it's just a style choice. Okay, there's some overlap there, but I don't want any overlap down around in here. All right, and I am finished inking our sunflower example.